Kia ora Wellington. Today I want to tell you about Council's comprehensive response to Government's request for shovel-ready, job-creating infrastructure projects. But first I want to start today's update by offering my condolences, and those of all Wellingtonians, to the families and loved ones of the latest New Zealanders to pass away due to Covid-19. Of course, it's important to look beyond the numbers we hear each day. Each one of these people is a parent, a sibling, a friend, a loved one, and each death is heartbreaking for those close to them. I know that you will all join me in thinking of and acknowledging the families involved at this very difficult time. That's why we're in lockdown, and that's why we're staying home. It's why we're maintaining good hygiene, and why we're only travelling when it's absolutely essential. Today, the Council submitted to the Government a detailed list of key infrastructure projects which are shovel-ready. We've identified 10 projects which are ready to start construction within 6 months. These are projects which demonstrate significant financial, social, cultural and environmental value, as well as being able to help create jobs post-lockdown. They include the Omaroro Reservoir, CBD Wastewater Pump Station, CBD, Tawa and Kilburnie stormwater upgrades, the National Music Centre to be based in the Municipal Office Building, the Wellington Convention and Exhibition Centre, the Island Bay Cycleway, Wellington Museum redevelopment, Harrison Street and Nairn Street and other social housing upgrades, and the St John's site redevelopment in Karori. We've also submitted a range of projects that we believe can be ready to construct in 6 to 18 months. These include Frank Kitts Park, and that includes the car park and underground market, a sludge dewatering plant, Te Ngākau Civic Square, improvements to TSB Arena, a Wellington Cycle Trails initiative, and a number of city walking and laneway improvements. Our submission also includes a list of several water, resilience, community and environmental projects. We're also part of a joint Wellington Region submission and a Let's Get Wellington Moving submission on behalf of the program partners. The Let's Get Wellington Moving proposal includes some $8 million in immediate temporary pedestrian and cycling improvements, $80 million in quick but permanent bus priority walking and cycling projects in the central city, and approximately $400 million in accelerating bus priority and the like. And NZTA have included $800 million for the Let's Get Wellington Moving program. We believe that these projects are perfect examples of the kinds of truly shovel-ready projects the government is trying to identify, and where they would really all help kickstart the local and national economy once lockdown restrictions ease. And they also represent a good range of infrastructure projects and will be key additions to our city. We'll keep you updated with that progress. And finally, look, we're nearly at the 3-week mark of the lockdown. Tomorrow, most schools return from school holidays to a new remote learning environment, and that's going to bring some additional challenges to the young people themselves, but also to their parents, who may be trying to balance working from home as well. Try not to get too stressed about it. I'm sure you're doing a great job, and your kids will have a fun time trying out a new school routine, perhaps just from the couch. And hopefully it won't last for too much longer. Keep up the good work, Wellington, and I'll be back soon with another update. Kia kaha.